I love me, a savage judge.
You're incapable of staying out of trouble. Just incapable of staying out of trouble. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, and now case number 34. What do we need to do to get you to exercise self-control? All right. You have a job. That's why. You don't have shisa going on in your life, and as a result, you have way too much time on your hands. So you become self-destructive, and what do? Just smoke weed all day? Is that all you do? Really? I'm sending you for a drug test now. You want to bet money on it? I'm sorry, you want to put some jail on it? It's time for you to become a productive member of society. I am now making it a condition of your bond that you get a job.
When we got to 6 or 7, and then out of nowhere, it jumped to like 21, I thought there's no way it's making it to 10. No way it's making it to 10. How about a 34? How do you hear? Well, we know how he has the time. He has no job. Okay, question asked and answered.
First off, it's a pleasure to meet you, Jan.
Don't tell me it's a pleasure. I know. You're over the moon.
With the evidence that I provided you.
Okay, what a kiss ass. But also, I would do the same thing. Judge Sudi, I might lose this case, but it is an honor. It's an honor to meet you.
It was for a retractable banner, flyers, business cards with print as well, too.
Are you speaking to her?
I'm not.
Oh. So, being that it was so long ago, all the evidence that I did send over to PayPal, usually after 90 days, they do clear it out of the queue from the claims that you do have.
Don't tell me what they usually do.
I was able to get it.
Oh, I'm respecting you, so.
If you're not satisfied with someone's work, you don't pay them nothing. Listen to me.
Your Honor, I didn't receive anything. How can I be satisfied with something I haven't received?
I don't believe that you didn't receive this.
I received a copy of that in the email, but he was supposed to print that. I got that in the email. I'm not going to lie, but I didn't get that printed, and that was part of the package.
Did you get
was
this?
satisfied on social media, though.
That's what you sent to the bank.
Case is dismissed. We're done. Now you want to be quiet?
Yes, Your Honor.
It's just that easy.
Anyone else in life feel like you wish you could just do this? Having a conversation or going through a situation, and don't you just wish that you really truly had the power to just say, case is dismissed, and that's it, and the other person or the situation just poof, bye-bye. I really truly wish we could just case is dismissed some days, honestly. That should be my new saying. That should be my new saying. Instead of stay classy, stay sassy, it should just be, you know what? Case is dismissed.
I'll hit you back in a few, okay? You better be back. I really cannot believe you did this. I promise. This is my worst fear, and you did it. You know, there's no reason for you to be afraid of this.
Yeah.
The rest of us aren't afraid that's going to happen. You know why? Because we don't count $3,000 in front of a guy we met on Tinder 3 weeks ago and leave him alone with our $3,000 that we just counted in a cookie jar. No need to be afraid of it. You just need to have all those brain cells in your head hold hands. Okay?
I wish the brain cells in my head would hold hands sometimes. They're on opposite ends of the room. Girl, you did what? Why are you counting $3,000 cash in front of anybody? I need you to paint me the picture. You don't even know this man? And then you're like, hey, I'm gonna count this, and it's right here. I'm gonna leave, and it's just so you know, the cash, it's right here. I don't feel bad. That's probably shitty on me, but I don't feel bad.
Just give me a figure. How much money
Was owed still?
was owed still on the Chrysler?
8,000 or 9.
Excuse me, you
8 to 9. 12,000 is still owed on the Chrysler. So they wake up a couple of months later, and the car is repossessed.
It was like a week later, ma'am.
A week later, car is repossessed. So now she's got the Mercedes. They have no Chrysler because there was $12,000 owed on the Chrysler. She doesn't answer their calls. You know, this is I don't want to know from you.
Your Honor.
And I'm speaking. And so they report their car stolen.
We did it after informing her that we were going to.
Don't interrupt me. She's driving her car, and she's pulled over by 12 cops and arrested. Shh. We're not talking Phil here. We're talking a courtroom.
Is that A Dr. Phil joke? We're not talking Phil here. This is a courtroom. I think she's making reference to the Dr. Phil show. But honestly, I could not be in that audience because I would... You think I'm gonna be able to keep my mouth shut? First of all, I'd be like, don't shoot me. Just look at me, yell at me, kick me out of the courtroom, anything. I would just want to be in the audience and just reacting and soaking it all in. I know people are, these are fake. I don't care. I'm entertained. Real or not, that's the point. Entertain me, baby. I'm so entertained. I need a sip of water. Hydrate, okay? Drink your water. It's good for you, but let me know what's in your cup. Cheers. Have a good day.
Requesting a bond.
Okay.
I'm going to be opposed. He's wanted for manslaughter, 2 counts of aggravated assault.
Judge. Okay.
We need some candy for this.
Hold on.
You want some Skittles?
Sugar.
You want some Skittles?
I run on caffeine.
Yeah, take the Skittles. Requesting a bond, and he's wanted for manslaughter and 2 counts of aggravated assault. Ma'am, I thought you were gonna say maybe he stole a beer from a convenience store. In the least, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. Manslaughter, aggravated assault, bond, that doesn't even go in one sentence.
And I still feel that I'll split it. I have no.
Well, you still feel that? That's very magnanimous of you, except for that you haven't paid anything, right?
Ma'am, you want to look at me as a bad guy, but I have
No, I'm
problem.
not. I don't want to look
I'm
at
just
you as
saying.
any guy. You guys are grown adults, and
Yes,
you make a
ma'am, we
plan,
are.
and you're entitled to make your plan. Now, listen to me. You've driven 3 hours. He's made you wait an hour. He has not gotten the hotel room. When is it enough red flags for you to say, I'm turning around and leaving? The answer to that really depends on how lonely we are at the given moment, right?
Oh, this is a catfish situation. This is a stood up on a date situation, something like that. You drove 3 hours, he hasn't gotten a hotel room, and you've waited an hour. You already lost me. I don't even care if this is your boyfriend. As if. That's really sad though. Depends how lonely we are. Okay, thanks, Judge. Thanks for pointing out that I was extremely lonely at the time and made a foolish decision out of that. Sometimes we are just really lonely. Okay? That is why I have a dog. When I was single, I didn't date anybody. I just sat at home with my dog. Literally.
You should never send your girlfriend to pick up your child from your ex-girlfriend.
We had a thing to where it wasn't anything. I wasn't hiding anything.
Listen to me.
They were both my girlfriends.
Listen to me. Listen to me. You're not such a prize. You haven't had a steady job in 2.5 years, right? There's not a prize package about you. Believe me, there's not a prize package about you. I'm just suggesting to you, Mr. Lou, put your hand down.
Yes, ma'am.
It's not a smart thing to send your girlfriend to your ex-girlfriend's house to pick up your child. That's not smart.
That was so great. Wow, I love that. I only agree with this statement in the sense that I've just seen it many times. I also used to work at a daycare. Pickup with when new girlfriends would be added to the list for pickup. Oh my God, you guys, I've seen it all. However, I've also seen lovely co-parenting experiences after people break up where they very much coexist with the other person's new partner. So that can also happen. However, every situation is different.
The thing, you know him, and then you brought him into your sanctuary anyway, which was not the wisest thing, right? It is not your job to be guardian up. It shouldn't even have to be your job to be guardian down, but God bless you for doing it. And they're gonna thank you, and anything they are will be thanks to you. So that's God's work. Got it?
Yeah.
All right. And you know what? That's never going to change. And it's so sad.
That's not how
it's sad.
You even say
Get
that.
out of my courtroom. I can't look at you another second. Just get out. Just get out. I don't even want to.
Thanks for lying on me.
Okay.
Wow.
Right to your left, bro.
The worst part about it isn't what a crappy daddy is. The worst part about it is what an attitude he has. That's what, to me, I can only imagine if this is what he is when he puts on a suit and comes in front of a judge. I can only imagine what the attitude is like when he's alone inside of your apartment. I can only imagine.
Truly, I wish I could see more clips of the attitude, but he looks familiar. I feel like I might have seen other clips of her being snippy with him because he was giving attitude. The mom doesn't look familiar at all in these clips, but he looks very familiar. Maybe he's been in Judge Judy's courtroom too, because he's ringing a bell for me up here.
Are you in this country with or without permission?
Without permission, I don't have permission.
So what happens if you go to jail?
Excuse me?
¿Qué pasa si tú vas a la cárcel y no estás aquí con permiso en este país?
They can deport me.
Right.
He's like, I don't have any more time to go through this interpreter. We're gonna talk, okay? I will start speaking Spanish if it gets an answer out of just you. I'm confused where the misinterpretation went with that interpreter. Interpreter? Did I say interpreter? Interpreter. Guys, forgive me. I film these videos between 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. a lot of times, okay? I haven't even had caffeine yet. Interpreter. Girl. Just ban me off YouTube.
For one thing, and you know that.
Wait a minute, you got a condo and you're traveling.
Yeah.
But how much is this condo?
Well, I'd rather not say.
No, I'd rather you say.
Because
how much is this condo?
It's pretty steep. It's pretty steep.
Ma'am, what does that mean?
I swear I just saw my face in her. Oh, I'd rather not say. Oh, I'd rather you say. That exact motion I have performed many times.
That means nothing to me. Steep. You know how many people come in here with things that are steep? I need a number.
I like to live nice, and so I pay $5,000.
See, you know what? You obviously came here to waste my time.
No, I didn't.
Yes,
really,
you did.
I didn't. And I
Ma'am,
really
yes, you
haven't
did.
asked
I've
for
asked
money.
you a very specific question. How much is your condo?
Well, I pay $5,000 a month.
$5,000 a month?
Mm-hmm.
Sir,
Yes, ma'am.
is this 3-year-old in daycare?
Yes, he's in for preschool because he has some special needs.
How much is daycare?
Daycare runs about $300 a week.
$300 a week.
Don't you get some kind of
And don't you just need to wait your turn until I come to you?
Yes,
I'm not talking to you.
Okay.
Thank you. Sir, $300 a week.
I love her.
And what type of special needs does the child have?
He's autistic.
Okay. Does he have to, you have to pay for like any medical expenses?
He needs special counseling, and of course he has regular doctor visits.
Counseling. Does mom show up to any of those doctor's visits or anything?
Well, no, of course I haven't always told her, but I
Exactly.
haven't expected her.
Exactly. You haven't given him any money either.
Well.
Well, I'm not talking to you still.
Now, I don't have anything against my former daughter-in-law.
Judge Vonda, let me just say, have I ever told you you're my hero? She's my freaking hero. I don't know, guys. She's up there with Judge Judy. The way, her face, her expression, she says it so kindly, so professionally, but like not at all at the same time, if that makes sense. I love her. My nails keep clocking. That's when you know they're too long. I put on a very long set. I don't know how I feel about them.
I wanted him to learn what it felt for him to lose something. Cadence is out of control. Ask her his grades. Ask him what he does. How come he jumped out the police car and ran from stealing? Cadence, she condones everything Cadence does. I can't punish him. I can't do nothing. His grades, he's terrible. He's been suspended 4 times from
You know
class.
how you could father him?
How?
Instead of breaking something somebody else bought for him?
Huh?
How about be around for those 2 years?
Hey, I try to.
No.
Don't
Did you go to court?
tell me about my
Did you
son.
go to court?
I try to be there for him.
Did you? No, stop. Did you go to court?
Don't you ever disrespect me about my son.
Did you go to court? Yes or no? Did you go to court?
Did I go to court for what? About what?
Do you understand that you have a right as a father to see your son?
Oh, man, I done been through all that. I'm not going through this with this woman. She condone
If you want to father this kid, no woman can stop you from fathering the kid.
Oh, this one's interesting. I need parents to chime in here. Obviously, if he didn't buy the laptop and he breaks it, I'm sure mom is going to be like, I paid for that and you just smashed it. So I'm not surprised that this is what it's led to. However, I also get his frustration and the notion behind he's out of control, not listening. She's condoning this behavior. I wanted to take something away from him. Like, I get he's trying to teach a lesson to have a positive outcome. Parents, what are your thoughts on this? I need to know. From a parent standpoint, mother, father, please chime in.
Let me just make sure I got this straight. He's voluntarily giving you $1,000 a month for child support, correct?
That's correct.
He has the children, you said Sunday through Wednesday?
Yes.
Which means you have them Wednesday through Sunday.
That's correct.
Who pays health insurance?
I do, Your Honor.
How much is health insurance?
It's roughly $309 a month. She asked me a question.
But she's still talking to me, though.
Okay, I did ask him a question.
Okay.
So, everything that I just repeated back to you is accurate, right?
He has money. He's spending on other women.
That wasn't my question. Everything that I just repeated back to you is accurate, right?
Girl.
Pretty much.
So I'm confused as to why you're here. Are you trying to put him on?
I want to put him on.
You want to put him on child support for the $1,000, or are you trying to put him on child support for something more?
Something more, yes.
Okay, let me move over to. Well, before I move over to him, what do you do for a living?
What?
I'm a teacher.
All right. How much money you make?
I make about $60,000.
All right. Do you have access to private health insurance for the children?
Yes, I do, but I'm a teacher. I don't have that extra. That's why the father should help out with that.
He does. He pays health insurance.
Yes.
He just said he pays $309.
Yes.
So you can't say he needs to help out with that because he's already doing it.
You're right, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Now, sir, what do you do for a living?
I'm a truck driver.
Truck driver. How much money do you make?
I make roughly maybe $82 a year.
All right.
Okay.
Now, help me make sense of this. You give her $1,000 a month for the children. You pay health insurance. You all have a split schedule.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm missing something. Like, what is the issue? Why are we here? Because I would think that you bring someone to child support court if they're not doing something. I do understand making it legal, putting it in a document, but you're asking for more money. So I'm trying to get the disconnect here.
So what it is, Your Honor,
he's spending money on.
She never lets me talk, so.
Okay, I'm gonna let you talk.
Exactly.
Okay.
What it is, Your Honor, she's she didn't mention this, but she's engaged.
Wow.
And she just found out that I'm recently dating, so now she's mad at me.
Oh, I'm mad.
There goes the conflict.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad.
There goes the conflict. Now, I asked what was the disconnect here. It was something missing. So you brought him to court because he has a new girlfriend?
She wants to take more of his money. That's all there is to it. It honestly, I don't even think it has to do with the kids. It's like, she is like, I just want to take more of his money because I can. Because we have kids and child support in this whole thing, and I can take more or try to take more from him. For what? Y'all split the time. You're getting child support and health insurance. That baffles me.
No, ma'am. I'm not mad.
That's exactly why, Your Honor.
And you're engaged?
Yes, ma'am.
He's still gonna want to marry you after he see what you're doing to this man?
He's on my side about this.
Of course he is.
So he agrees that he should be paying more than $1,000 a month in
like
child
I said,
support.
He has other women that he's pretty much
What does
tricking
his
money
other
on.
women have to do with anything?
He's spending a lot
Quite
of money.
frankly, you shouldn't care.
Oh my God. He's got other women, so he's spending other money on them. You're engaged, ma'am. You're engaged. None of your money is going towards that. None of your money is going towards the wedding, that engagement. You didn't buy that man a ring? Your new guy, did he buy himself his ring? Is that how it works? What do you mean? Oh my God, this is pissing me off. Has nothing to do with me.
You have a whole nother man that you should be worried about, and you over here all in his business.
I'm not trying to be.
And he doesn't even work
You
for
are
him.
trying to be in his business because you have mentioned it twice that he has other women. His other women has nothing to do with this case, so
really
you can
does,
pipe
Your Honor.
down
It really
and stop
does.
bringing that up. It has nothing to do with it. Well, let
It
me
really
say it
does.
like this. It is not going to have an impact on my decision today.
Wow. Okay.
Okay? Thank you. Now, so you have a new girlfriend and she's in her feelings about it. Okay?
She always try to come by to see if she's there. If she sees us out, she always try to come make a hostile environment.
Did your fiance come to court today?
No, he didn't.
Oh, well, I'm glad. Because if what he's saying is true, That's not a good look.
I am not jealous. I'm not hating. I'm not coming by the house or anything looking for him.
Okay.
So again, the disconnect is...
Stop spending that money on the other women. And
I need you to stop interrupting me.
Yes, ma'am.
Because you have not done anything to prove to me yet that this man needs to pay you even the $1,000.
Okay.
You said the children are in private school. It's $1,000 for private school.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's the whole child support, that I need more money to take care of them.
But you're a teacher.
You're taking care of yourself.
What?
You're not taking care of them.
You don't know that.
I do.
Miss Henry. Miss Henry.
Yes,
you
ma'am.
obviously came here to waste my time.
No,
okay?
no, Your Honor.
Yes, you did.
No.
Yes, you
No.
did. You are asking for more money, and he's giving just that. He's giving $1,000. He's covering the kids' tuition.
So what about clothing?
Y'all have a split schedule. He needs to maintain clothing. Excuse me, Mr. Henry, excuse me. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Here's the reality of it. You all have a split schedule. You need to be providing clothing and everything for your home. You need to be providing clothing and everything for your home. This is what I'm going to do. I'm not going to order anybody to pay child support. What I'm going to do is that you testified to this. You said tuition was $1,000. Yes. $500 per child. So you know what? You're going to pay $500
Wow.
and he's going to pay $500 directly to the school. That
you
is
make
right.
More money than I do, and you have.
And you're going to keep maintaining the health insurance. Okay. Now, if you decide to get private health insurance on your own through your employer, you're obviously you can do that. The children can be double insured, but
True.
I'm not going to have him pay more than $1,000 or even continue paying $1,000 when, based on both of your testimony, you have a split schedule. That's what's in the best interest of the children, and that's what's fair.
Fair?
That is fair.
That's not fair.
Okay. Well, it is fair today. Did you have anything else?
You got it. You got it.
It's always about me, right?
It is.
I asked you a question. Did you have anything further for today?
No, I don't.
Okay, Mr.
Just
Henry,
when
did
you
you
bring
have...
the kids back home, make sure they're dressed properly, please.
I bring them back with what they came with.
What?
Okay, well, Mr. Henry, is there anything further?
That's it, Your Honor.
If there is nothing further, you all are dismissed.
You know, the worst part is she really went in there so confident that, like, oh, Vonda, she's got me. Woman to woman, she's totally going to be on my side and think that this is a very reasonable request. Is anyone on her side? Raise your hand if you agreed with those mothers' requests. Yeah. Stay classy out there. Stay sassy. I'll see you tomorrow.